people, we're up in the building. How you doing? Use of force, positive mental attitude. We're Bitcoin crazy up in here. Everything's gone orange. I don't know what's going on. I've just been watching Lex Friedman. He was interviewing Elon Musk, and at the end, Elon has been asked a question. Once you've created this epic AI, what are you going to ask it? He pauses, he wonders, and he says, "What's outside the simulation?" Well, I think we can find the answers to that. I think we can go down the roots of Bitcoin. Like, why am I mad about Bitcoin? Why am I mad about decentralization? Why am I mad about not having hierarchy, right? Why do I talk about these things? Because we might as well say we're living in a simulation, right? You might as well say we're living in the Matrix. And how do we break the Matrix? You know? We stop using it. So we stop using this Matrix money that's based on debt. Our time is way more valuable than any currency on the planet at the moment. Full stop, period, ever. You know? So pop the pill. Not because you want to make a load of money. Not because you're crazy about it. But because we got a new way. You know, there's countries that are using Bitcoin as their currency. This ain't a joke. You know, Elon Musk has invented, so that's big tech corporation, right? That's motor money, right? You've got fucking insurance companies looking into it. The banks have all invested in, the banks, the high investment bankers, I don't know all the jargon, but the high investment bankers are telling all their clients now, buy Bitcoin. The banks are recommending it. Some shit. I'm telling you, regardless of what you want to do with it, right? Do you want to use Bitcoin to live on, right? I'm thinking about moving to a different part of the world where you can live on Bitcoin. I'm thinking about it. I know there's places. Buy me a load of Bitcoin. I've already got a load. Buy me a load more Bitcoin. I mean, I haven't got a full Bitcoin. Don't be silly. I'm new in the game. I ain't stuck in that hard. Jeez. But we can move. We can move. There's places in the world, you know, beautiful places in the world, and they're using Bitcoin as a currency because they're, you know, third world countries or whatever. Let's move there. Let's go help them. You know, making sure we're helping nature. I'm not saying let's go there and force a Western way on anyone. Fuck that shit. We got to burn that down. But I'm talking about the new way. I'm talking about how we find the new way and we make moves into it, right? So Bitcoin, yeah, I'm bonkers about it, right? And you're going to be, get ready, strap on, because it's a ride, right? It's what's happening. You look around, people that get into Bitcoin, they go crazy. And it was already a little bit gone anyway. But the point is, we've got alternatives, right? Do we want to look through the orange lens of creation, right? Or do you want to look through the orange? You want to look through the orange lens of, oh, look at that. Isn't it all so much better now? The orange lens, right? There you go. You're done. You're welcome. So let's look through the orange lens. What is orange? It's a creative colour, right? And we need human ingenuity, not just in like, because you look at what Bitcoin runs on the blockchain network. We all need to invest into that. We should all get ourselves either like a single node or a full node, right? If you've got a landline at your property, 100 quid, man, and a few hours on a video, right? And you're gonna set something up. But you can then help support decentralization, and also the more people, right, that get nodes online, the harder this shit is to fuck with in any way, shape or form. I mean, this shit is already fucking hard because of the blockchain, right? Because of the nature of what it is, this 10-minute cycle it does, and it's like, so every single block has the protocol. If a block goes out of line and tries running some bad protocol, it gets rejected by the rest of them. So, but the more people that have these nodes, the stronger the network is. And also, it means that there couldn't be an influx in any areas that could be monopolized. So, if we get into the knowledge of Bitcoin, the blockchain it's built on, we can see we got avenues. Yes, I'm not completely bonkers. I'm fully aware that everything's still running, but I'm also very aware that the monetary system that we all live under is based on debt that it cannot get out of. Now, that is not the debt that me and you, as they would see us as the consumers, the layman, the general public, Joe Blogs, you know the story. We're not important, but yet we run everything. We keep everything running, and our choice actually is way more important than that of 1%. And blockchain is showing that. Bitcoin is showing that. The market is representing that. So what have we got? Crazy opportunity to make new directions. You know, the blockchain that Bitcoin is built on can be evolved and used. You could have social media that's not centralized. Free speech, back Bitcoin. Hit like. Free speech, back Bitcoin. Hit like. Decentralization, back Bitcoin. Hit like. Go bonkers for that shit. Smash the like button. Give me some support. I'm trying to get out a good word. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to con anyone. You're not going to see me. The only thing I've got on offer is down in the description. If you hit that little pop down, and you'll see a load of links, and in there is my Guywithafork music page, and on that is my PayPal. And if you want to pay me some money for some music, go ahead. But they're free to download anyway, or free to stream. So you haven't got to pay me. How am I conning you? Right? And I'm good. If you like my music, next release will be available for Bitcoin only. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start utilising the Bitcoin network to connect with people and to support it. And what happens when artists are getting paid in Bitcoin? We love it because we're getting Bitcoin, right? So that I'm going to set up. This was actually a thought I had yesterday that I just blurted out. So, you know, but that is my plan, I've been finding more and more people that are informed on Bitcoin on the internet, you know, people with real information. They're not, you know, like I say, don't find conspiracy theorists, don't find people that, like, I'm a middleman, right? And I admit to that. I am a middleman, right? I don't store the information like some people, right? I absorb a lot of information, sure, and I leave loads of, but I'm about connecting you to, right? That's how I see it. I'm merely a middleman. It's a bit entertaining along the way. We got some smiles, a little bit ooh, a little bit oh, a little bit crazy, but in whole, I get a message across, right? And what's the message? What's the song I'm singing? We all know the song I'm singing. Awareness, progression, right? Like, I accept that. I think the only important thing about our future and how we make it is us making moves in alternate directions. Now, within that, I do believe that our thoughts need an alternate direction, right? If we're patriotic, if we believe that if you're not a Christian, you're a sinner, because your book's the oldest, right? If you believe that any Muslim who's not prepared to kill others in the course of their faith is not a true Muslim, maybe you've got some issues there. Maybe you've got an issue with acceptance. I don't hate anyone because of what they believe, what they are. I am quite happy to dislike people that are assholes, but at the same time, I'm not going to cast that fucking judgment over them for eternity. If someone's in front of me and they act like an arsehole, you're being an arsehole. Doesn't mean you always were, doesn't mean you always are. Some people really are. Some people always will be. But we're not here about that. Everything's orange. There's a way forward. Let's start backing it. You don't need to like, if you think about this, right? The economy is well fucked. Like, go find honest people who talk about economics. Couldn't find a word, it wasn't coming out. And figure it out, right? And if you don't want to spend the time figuring it out, and you're going to trust someone, I'm being honest, the economy's fucked. You need to start looking at ways of investing your money so when the monetary system we know collapses, you've already got a safety net, right? Not trying to make money out of you, someone who cares, who just wants to spread goodwill and the motivation for a better future, the motivation for you to act honestly and soon. I could be singing this song for a long time, but I just hope along the time of this song being sung, many more people just start taking the chances on themselves and on a better way. Because there's already, I've had people in touch with me, and you know, and I've had people not in touch with me, right? That's what that is. But we've got a great opportunity. And a lot of us right now who have the ability, who have some wages, and you can just spare 10, 20, 50, £100 a month, 200. You got a bit of savings, maybe chuck £1,000 in there, see how you feel about it. Just do a £1 out of your wages a month. Because whatever you say and whatever you think, Bitcoin is a horse to back, because its trajectory, how it's earning profit, like everybody in the economic world is like, this is just the most money-making machine in the world, like in the sense of its growth and in the sense of the infrastructure as to how it's used. You know, the blockchain network is now supporting lots of security levels of protocol, which means you can use your cryptocurrency to live. So these options, right? And Bitcoin is the best one. Like, as in financial movement that helps to support your own movement away from a dominating system into a way of life where you have sovereignty, where you have power over your choice. Because blockchain could be turned into a voting network. You ain't going to corrupt that. It can be revolutionary. And we all know I'm here for a revolution. Rebellion's great. Let's kick their asses, but we best be building something good. And we best be mindful about it. Hashtag mindful revolution. Hashtag mindful rebellion. Smash like for a mindful rebellion. And to get the conversation out there. I want to talk to people. This is the thing. I'm going to end on this. Anyone who actually wants to have a chat with me on air, let's live have a conversation, right? And see where it goes. I want to talk to people. I don't just want to talk to the camera all the time. You know, that's great. I need to do something to start, because I couldn't. Yeah, I got to say something. So I'm up for having real conversations with people. If you're up for it, hit me up in the messages. Say, John, do you know what? I'll have a chat with you on air. And let's just chat. Let's grow the conversation amongst the actual people. You beautiful people, we're up on that time. Use force, positive mental attitude. Be kind with your thoughts to yourselves like you would for others. Keep loving your hearts for yourselves like you would for others. And let's get it. Do what, John? Awareness course. Peace in.